Hey guys, so whether you are new to planner decorating or if you're just looking to simplify, today I'm going to show you how to decorate your planner with just washi tape. The ideas in this video are aimed at a bit more of a beginner planner, so they're purposefully simple. I want to show you that it's very easy to decorate your planner with washi tape and that you don't need a lot of fancy tools or equipment, or you don't need to spend a lot of money to make your planner look good. Today I'm just going to be using 2 rolls of washi tape, a colored pen, a Sharpie, and a pair of scissors. If you enjoy the ideas in this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up because that would really help me out. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Here is the before of a blank planner spread. I'm using the 2017 Erin Condren Life Planner, and this is a weekly layout, but you should be able to apply this to any planner you'd like to use. So I'm gonna use some of this washi that I got on Amazon. Really only need like 1 or 2 rolls to get some good looks, so I'm just gonna use these 2 from this set. And the nice thing about getting a set is they already coordinate, so you don't have to worry about pairing up your washis, but you're welcome to get separate and then pair them up as you'd like. The first thing that I'm going to show you is how to decorate your planner with borders, which just adds a nice pop of color. It's my favorite way to use the washi tape because it just adds a lot of brightness and makes your planner more fun to look at. And this, just like all of the things I'm going to show you today, are so simple. That's sort of the point of this, to show you how easy it is to decorate your planner with washi tape. I'm just going to align this tape with the lower edge, and then just use a pair of scissors to trim just next to the page. And then I'm going to repeat this on all of the edges of the planner. And if when you're putting it down you don't like the way it lays, you can very easily pull it back up. Just don't pull it up too fast because I have had some of the paper stick to it in that case. And then just lay it back down and trim. And I like to flip it around when I'm doing the top level. And this will overlap on your numbers just a little bit, but that doesn't really bother me that much. If it bothers you, you can use a cutting tool to cut this washi in half, or you can use a more narrow washi tape. Alright, those are our finished borders, and it already has added a lot of color to the planner. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is how to make page flags. And I'm going to use this coordinating roll of washi tape just to bring in some more color. And you can use page flags for any number of reasons, but the reason that I like to use them is because I think they call attention to a specific area, so they're very good for noting if you have a workout or dinner plans and events, stuff like that. And I like to keep my planner decorating pretty low stress, so I don't necessarily measure everything exact. So I'm just going to cut a little rectangle. You can make it as long or short as you want. And then using the scissors, I'm going to cut a little triangle out of the bottom. And then set this aside because we're going to use it in a minute. And then I like to add these to the boxes where I want to note something. So say I have a workout on Monday, I can note that here. These are also really good for noting to-do lists. And if you mess up the placement, just like with the borders, this washi tape is very nice. It peels up very easily. So you can just pick it up and then put it back down. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is how to make a DIY weekend banner. This is just a fun way to call attention to the weekend, and I love weekends, so the banners make them look extra celebratory. And I'm just going to pull out a pink pen from my favorite set of colored pens. And I'm just going to draw a simple line. Doesn't have to be perfect. If you want, you can go back over it and kind of thicken it up. Like I said, I like my planning to be low stress, so I don't worry about it looking perfect. That line's a little wonky. And then we're going to take the triangles from the DIY banners that I had you reserve earlier, and we're going to add these to the weekend banner. Okay, The fourth way to decorate your planner is to add some labels over here in the left column. This is pretty straightforward, but just to give you some ideas of how to use your washi. Sometimes I'll cover up that little page flag that's there, especially if the colors don't coordinate with that week's spread. And then I like to use this to break this section up, as well as bring in a little bit more color. You can leave these as is, or you can write on them. And I'm just using a gold Sharpie for that. Okay, the fifth way to decorate your planner is to do some DIY labels that go inside your day boxes. And this is very similar to the page flag, but instead of being vertical, we're gonna do horizontal lines. And I'm just gonna estimate that with my hands, about how wide that is. And then you can leave these straight edged, or sometimes I like to cut little triangles here. And I'll set these triangles aside as well. And you can write on these as well if you'd like. So you could say like to do. And I just find when you do them horizontally, they're a little bit easier to write like words on versus the vertical one. I know you could do letters down, but I don't know, I just don't like the way that looks. But do you. And I love these labels at the top for to-do lists or making lists. So for some reason, these make me think of events and these make me think of lists. But I find that if you just kind of decide however you want to associate the way that you're setting up your planner, it just makes planning week to week a little bit easier. And then I'm going to take the extra triangles that we just cut out and add those to my weekend banner. The sixth and last thing I want to show you guys is also, again, very simple. This is just another way to add a little bit more color to your planner or bring attention to one of these specific boxes, but this last idea is just to cut the washi into different shapes, like triangles or whatever you feel like cutting, and then you can just add those to the boxes wherever you'd like. And this can just help tie your theme together or add a little bit more color to the planner, whatever you'd like. Here's the finished result. This is what it looks like now that I've filled it in with washi tape. And as you can see, I was able to add a lot of color with just a couple simple materials. I'll link all of these different products that I used in the description box. If you'd like more planner decoration tips and ideas, I've got tons of ideas on my blog, thechiclife.com. I'll link up some posts in the description box. And I'll also put a video over here that I think you would also enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this helped you at all, please consider giving it a thumbs up because that would really help me out, and maybe subscribing, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.